welcome to my second tutorial. This tutorial is going to focus on how you create your Bettie Bangs if you haven't already got a fringe. And I'm going to demonstrate this on my mannequin who's got all one length hair along the front. Now what you're going to need for this tutorial is you're going to need tail comb, you're going to need some hairspray, some hair grips, and you're also going to need a pair of scissors, and you're going to need your donut rings. Now these donut rings, you can get them in different colours depending on if you have light hair or if you have dark hair. You can also get them in different sizes, a little bit smaller, if you want to create a smaller, tighter Bettie Bang fringe. So what you want to do with your donut ring is you want to get a pair of scissors, sharp scissors preferably. You're going to just cut down one side of your donut ring. Now these do have quite a few layers, so you've got to give it a good cut round to get in and split all the layers off. When you've cut all your layers through, your donut ring should look like this. And this is going to be the basis for our fringe, and we're going to work the hair around this. Okay, so first what you're going to do, remove your clips. Now, what you want to do with your tail comb, you want to go from the back of the middle of your head, and you're just going to section down and you're going to do the same the other side. So you're basically creating a triangle shape down the hair. You can even this up so you've got enough hair both sides. Now you can, if you want, if it makes it easier for you, to pin these bits back, the rest of the hair, because you're not going to use them. So if you want to get them out the way, just get them out the way so you don't accidentally pick any of it up. Okay, so now you've got your section. What you're going to do is just make sure it's all brushed through and there's no knots in it. Okay, and then we're just going to get our hairspray and just going to spray down the hair. And you can brush and spray. This is just basically to smooth the hair out. Okay. Now, as you can see, as I'm brushing it up and away from the forehead. This is so I can start winding my donut ring down the hair. A bit more hairspray. Don't worry too much about any flyaway stray hairs, we can deal with those later. Now, you want to get your donut ring, and this is going to take some practice to master the art of it. Now, you're just going to take it, and it's basically going to be wound down the donut ring. Just tuck any of your loose ends in. You're just going to roll and keep tight hold of it, keep the pressure on the donut ring, just so you don't have any loose saggy bits of hair that are falling out. Alright. So now you've wound it down the hair, as you can see, we're just going to pin it in the back. Now the good thing about these donut rings is they are nets, so you can get hair grips into them. Now don't worry about how or little of clips that you're using. As long as you can hide them in the hair, that's fine. For the first initial fixing of the donut ring, you're probably going to need quite a few hair grips just to get it in place to stay where you want to. If it feels like it's pushing out or coming away, stick a few more hair grips in. Right. Now you can see that I've fixed the donut ring in place. We're going to start moulding the hair around the donut ring. So this is why it's quite good to have a lot of hair and all one length, because you're just going to separate it all. Basically just to hide the donut ring so you can't see it. And again, like I say, don't worry about too much about any stray or flyaway hairs. They can be fixed. Now, you can use your tail comb to help you guide the hair and tuck any under as you're going along. Now, as you can see here, I've got a little bit of drag and floppiness there. So what I'm just going to do, give it a little bit of a spray and just tuck under and grip it in. Now you can see the majority of the shape of it. You can start doing like all your finishing. You can use as much hairspray as you want. Now, what I find with the Bettie Bangs using a donut ring is a lot of the time you're going to get stray hairs that won't fix in place. So what I tend to do is I tend to use some gel. Like I said in my last video, you can use gel just to sort of flatten down any stray hairs. So I'm just going to rub a little bit of gel on my tail comb, and you can just smooth off any bits of hair, tuck them under, and if you need to, just grip them down and out of the way. Okay. Right. And there's your Bettie Bang fringe. Now, you can wear it just as a fringe like that on its own, or you can, if you want, just bring some of the sides up. If you find that you can't hide the back ends of the donut ring too well, you can just get sections of your hair and just bring them up over the back and tuck them in. If you're finding it just won't go around too well. Show you one side of that. Now this can also be done with the victory rolls. You can just, to hide the backs of the donut ring, you can just do 2 victory rolls up and round. I'll show you one on the other side so you can gauge an idea. Again, you're just sectioning the hair on the side. Now this is just going to be a very, very simple, quick victory roll, just to show you how to hide the hair. as you can see there, it basically just follows on the hair, whereas your fringe is going that way, the rest of it's going up, and it just looks like it all blends in. And there you have your Bettie Bangs with a donut ring. I hope you give this a go, and again, please just feel free to leave me any comments, or again any requests of what you'd like me to see doing. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again. Bye.